Normally, people consider mature people to be those who are good at creating and maintaining interpersonal relationships in society. But being able to spend quality time alone and to utilize that time wisely is just as important than determining whether a person is mature. This is why we dream sometimes of spending some time alone. Planning on watching a movie alone after final exams or taking a vacation after a difficult project is wrapped up at work. This isn't because we're not social, it's because we're mature and able to recognize the value of being alone at times. After all, it's only when we are able to value our time alone that we are able to be grateful for the time we spend with others. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Thursday, October 31st was Lonely by 21. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from ZEA. It's just another day, but for some reason, the last day of month feels a bit different, don't you think? And leaves us with regrets. We only have 24 hours left in October. 24시간이 모자라. Whether you want to be alone or with someone else, I hope that by this time tomorrow, you'll feel that you spent the day well. Let me tell you how you can tune in to Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. Also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's random quiz will take home a CD from Seoinyoung. And today it's time for another Kevin's Music Diary. Stay with me to find out which song of which singer I'll be performing live for you today. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with two songs. This Love by Shinhwa and Style of Rania. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is a special gift just for Hot Beat listeners. I'd like to invite you to the 2013 ZEA First Concert in Korea Illusionist, which will be on Saturday, November 23rd at the Olympic Handball Stadium. If you want the tickets to that concert, leave us your name, phone number, and address on Hotbeat message board as a closed message. We'll be randomly selecting winners and giving away tickets. Winners will be contacted individually. So find out more about concert here at Hotbeat. Random quiz. Today's winner will receive a CD from Seoinyoung. Here's the question. Today is a holiday called This, and it's when people dress up as monsters or ghosts to ward off the spirits of the dead. Children wear costumes and go trick or treating around their neighborhoods on this holiday. What is this? Number 1, Halloween Day. Number 2, Black Day. Number 3, Girls' Day. Let me repeat that for you. Today is the holiday called This, and it's when people dressed up as monsters or ghosts to ward off the spirits of the dead. Children wear costumes and go trick or treating around their neighborhoods on this holiday. What is this? Number 1, Halloween Day. Number 2, Black Day. Number 3, every day's Girls' Day. Girls' Day. If you know the answer, post it on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. While you're doing that, let's listen to some more songs. Beautiful Ghost by New East. Beautiful Ghost by New East. I'm going to repeat the quiz one last time for those of you who are just joining us or haven't figured it out yet. Today is a holiday called This, and it's when people dress up as monsters or ghosts to ward off the spirits of the dead. Children wear costumes and go trick-or-treating around their neighborhoods on this holiday. What is this? Number 1, Halloween Day. Number 2, Black Day. Number 3, every day is Carols Day. Here's a hint. This day is symbolized by the colors black and orange. If you know the answer, post it on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. We'll be choosing one lucky winner to win a CD from Sainyoung. Let's listen to one more music. Thriller by B2B. Thriller by B2B. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO. Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set a total login, so if you haven't got it, everybody, get it now! If you're joining us through a PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the on-air button or download the Arirang cast. You cannot play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we're on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments, please. 제발요. I'll be playing more music for you. Sunshine by Rainbow and How Many Times by B1A4.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Hotbeats.
Discover the meaning behind lyrics on more than words.
가을 타나봐. 아주 멋지지 않니? 좀 아니라고도 좀 해. 봐라. The season making me sentimental.
It's time. It's that time of the year again. He's always so kind and warm to me. But right around autumn, he changes.
집에만 있지 말고 우리 같이 산책이라도 갈까? 응? Don't stay cooped up at home. How about we take a walk?
아니야. 됐어. 그거 안 해. 그럴 기분 안 돼. No, I don't feel like it.
그럴 거면 차라리 친구들이랑 술이라도 마시던가. Why don't you go out with your friends for drinks?
좀 제발. 나 혼자 내버려 둬라. 좀 제발. 부탁이다, 부탁. Please, just leave me alone.
What happens to him in autumn? At first, I thought that maybe he was seeing someone else, but I don't think that's it. I mean, I understand. I like to be alone sometimes too. I try to accommodate him, but really, he makes me so lonely in autumn. Do all other men get all gloomy and droopy in autumn too? Huh? The song we heard on tonight's More Than Words was Autumn Man by Changin. This is a segment where we learn more about lyrics to K-pop songs and explain them for our foreign listeners. In Korea, people say that they're riding autumn, which means that they become more sentimental in autumn. Korea has 4 distinct seasons, and when the weather starts to cool down after a hot summer, a lot of people feel a bit depressed. That's not necessarily because they're sensitive or they're autumn men and women. It's just because there's less sunlight in autumn, and when the temperature drops, we produce less serotonin, which keeps us from being sad. Less sunlight means less vitamin D, which makes us very gloomy. So the best way to avoid becoming sad is to get out of the house and soak up as much sunlight as you can. Autumn Man is a song that was written by singer Changin. It's about a girl whose boyfriend always becomes depressed in autumn and makes her waiting for spring. Still, she stays by his side. She says that the song was inspired by her real-life boyfriend Jo Jung-chi. She also tried her hand at rap in this song. Oh, okay.
가을은 좀 아니지 않니?
이건 좀 아니었다 근데 그지? 예. I'll be playing more music for you now. Here is You Fool by Honey G. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. Let me introduce tonight's guest of honor. These days, everyone in the world knows about K-pop, and whether you're in New York, Paris, Latin America, or Istanbul, you can enjoy the music of Korea together. Well, when our parents were our age, everyone around the world enjoyed the music of ABBA, the Bee Gees, the Carpenters, the Eagles, and this singer together. Today, we'd like to pay tribute to this great singer, Smokey. On Kevin's Music Diary, I'll be introducing you to my favorite artist and singing their songs for you live. Today, I'd like to introduce you to Smokey. When lead vocalist Chris Norman was in high school, he formed the rock and roll band Elizabeth with his friends. Guitarist Alan Silson, drummer Peter Spencer, and bassist Terry Udley. Later on, they changed their name to Kindness. And in 1974, after their graduation, they were discovered by the hitmaker producing duo Nicky Chin and Mike Chapman, who changed their name to Smokey. They chose this name because the name had a mysterious, dreamlike sound, which reminded them of cigarette smoke. Their debut song was Don't Turn Out Your Light, but unfortunately it wasn't very successful. When their single, a cover of Australian band New World single Living Next Door to Alice, was released in November 1976, it quickly became the group's hottest hit, biggest hit. After that, they continued to ride high until the 1980s with songs like Stumbling In, What Can I Do, and Mexican Girl. Today, the song I'll sing for you live is Living Next Door to Alice. Alright, let's hear the song now in my voice. Sally called when she got the word. She said, I suppose you've heard about Alice. Well, I rushed to the window and I looked outside. Well, I could hardly believe my eyes as a big limousine rolled up into Alice's drive. Oh, I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gotta go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. 'Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. 24 years just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe get a second glance. Now I gotta get used to not leaving next door to Alice. We grew up together, to kiss in the park, carved our initials deep in the dark. Me and Alice. Now she walks through the door with her head held high. Just for a moment, I caught her eyes as a big limousine was slowed up on Alice's drive. Oh, I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gotta go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. 'Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. 24 years just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe get a second glance. Now I gotta get used to not living next door to Alice. No, I'll never get used to not living next door to Alice. was me singing Living Next Door to Alice by Smokey. Hope you guys liked it. The romantic melodies of Smokey were particularly well received by pop music lovers in Korea. Their album containing the songs Living Next Door to Alice and What Can I Do became the first foreign album to sell over 1 million copies in Korea. Smokey broke up in 1982 and disappeared for a while, but they came back together led by bassist Terry Udley in 1986 and has been active ever since. They had concerts in Sweden and Denmark last year, and they've also performed in Korea, the UK, Germany, Lithuania, and Poland. With their energy and passion, they've been able to sell over 30 million albums to date. Smokey is famous the world over, but they are known in Korea for their special love of Korea. In 2002, when they first visited Korea, they were chosen as PR ambassadors for the Korean-Japan World Cup and Gyeonggi Province. Gyeonggi Province. They made headlines when they did their entire world tour wearing Korea-Japan World Cup t-shirts. We'll wrap up Kevin's Music Diary here for tonight, and we'll be back next week with another artist and another live performance. And actually, this whole month, for October, I actually covered the songs with 60s, 70s, and 80s for the older generations, for the older listeners, for them. But from next month, I'll be singing songs that are latest albums like... should I give you a hint? No, I'm not gonna give you a hint. Just find it out on Thursday, alright? Thursday, that's when my Kevin's Music Diary is always on, so check on that. Alright, here's a music break. Price Tag by Choi Ye-gun. Price Tag by Choi Ye-gun. I am going to take a break to see what messages you've left me today. Ekram from United Arab Emirates. It's my first time to send Kevin in here. I'm studying Korean language in Dubai. It's a little bit hard, but I'll do my best. Fighting! Tiffany from Malaysia.
Hello, DJ Kevin. I heard your voice right now. I just feel goosebumps. I feel like you whispering and sing for me.
Phew. Hello, Tiffany. Son Myung-ju from Korea. Thank you so much for giving us a great 2 hours with your wonderful voice. I'm so glad to see that you're getting more listeners. I was more nervous than you were when you first started out. Please stay with us for a long, long time. My request song is Roy Kim, Soul Here. Elia from Malaysia. Oppa, tomorrow is my examination day. Cheer me up, please. Fighting! Fighting! Kim Min-ji from Korea. Heartbeat 점점 더 재밌어지는 것 같아요. 말이 꼬였다. 같아요. 케빈님 연기력 폭발. 크크크. 너무 웃겨요. 최고 짱. I think Heartbeat is getting better each day, Kevin. Your acting skills are amazing. You are so funny. 최고 짱. Yes. And it's also, guys, thanks for sharing, but unfortunately we have to close Heartbeat for today. For the part 1, but I'll be back. Don't worry. We have another hour to share with you. Our last song would be Soul Here by Roy Kim.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Heartbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? Heartbeat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Heartbeat. That was Dancing Queen 2.0 by Crayon Pop. Let me tell you again how you can tune in to Heartbeat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. It's ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Now, I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. We will listen to What a Fool I Am by Gio and Miru from M Black and Let It Rain by Electro Boys before coming back with Big Shot on Culture Code.
Coming to you directly from the top of the charts. This is a hot one. Check it out.
The world comes together through culture.
With me, Big Shot.
Culture Code.
Yes, and today is Halloween. Yes, I can see all the kids like getting ready for later night and get wear those little costumes and get the trick or treat and trick or treat maybe.
Yes.
You can say right and get all those candies and stuff. Yeah, that's why today since it's Halloween.
Yep.
We're gonna introduce a little bit about Halloween, and
All
also
right.
since when you do the trick or treat, it's all about the candies. So I'm gonna introduce those different type of candies. Maybe.
Okay.
That'd be like a fun topic maybe to
All
handle
right.
today. Now, let me introduce you what really actually Halloween is. Halloween is also known as All Hallows Eve. It's a yearly celebration observed in a number of countries. Today, October 31. Now, the eve of the Western Christian feast of All Hallows, or we can say All Saints, and the day initiating the Triduum of Hallow Mass, you can say,
Yep.
like Christmas.
Hallowmas, yes.
Hallowmas. The time in this liturgical year dedicated to remember the dead, including the saints, the Hallows,
Hallows, yes.
the martyrs, martyrs, I don't know how you pronounce
Martyrs,
it,
yes.
and all the faithful departed believer. Now, according to the scholars,
Yes.
those smart people, we can say, the researcher, All Hallows Eve is a Christianized feast initially influenced by the Celtic harvest festival, and festivals of the dead with the possible pagan roots.
Yes.
Particularly the Gaelic Samhain. It's really hard
Yes,
roots
I know
they
what
have.
that's like, yeah.
But other scholars maintain that it's originally independently of the Samhain and the solely Christian roots. So actually it started as a remembering the dead and the saints.
Yes.
Right? But now it became more like a fest.
Yes,
like
festival,
festival.
yeah.
Now they have this trick-or-treating, also known as the Gissing, how you pronounce it?
Gissing?
Yeah, where you have these costume parties, decorating the whole houses, and the kids
carving pumpkins.
yeah, they're carving the pumpkins, with the pumpkin faces into and making these lanterns,
Lanterns,
right?
lanterns.
Yeah, and they have apple bobbing, and
Wow.
they have these, I don't know, like playing pranks, telling scary stories,
Yeah.
and, watching like horror movies
Horror
and all
movies
that.
and films, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, have you ever dressed for Halloween?
As
What
a
was
Dracula.
your- Oh, Dracula!
Yeah.
With all the faint faces and all that?
We actually wore the mask.
Mask.
Yeah. There's a mask when you go to party shop.
Uh-huh.
You can easily find Frankenstein mask,
Oh.
witch mask,
Oh.
Dracula mask. They have everything. Monster.
Oh. That's good. In Korea or in Australia?
In Australia, yeah.
In Australia.
And we used to, like when I was in primary school, we used to carve pumpkin and to make the scary face.
Yeah, and they put the light.
Lantern, yeah.
Oh, that's
And then
what's
we
up.
used to carry that back home and put that on.
So
the,
have you tried like
table and-
trick or treat?
Not really though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I used to do that. I used to try that when I was in South America.
Really?
Though. Yeah. In a little neighbor.
Did you get a lot of candies?
Well, some of them, yes. Some of them,
Some of them not.
Some of them, like, shut the door in front of me. Like, no, we don't have candies.
Oh.
Yeah, but I used to love giving candies. On October 31, on the 30th, I used to buy a lot of candies at home.
I see.
And when little kids, like, knock on your doors, I used to give them, Depending how they were dressed. Like, I was like, so you're a Dracula? Tell me how Dracula, like, scares. It's like, I was like, okay, there's a candy for you. Yeah, I used to love to do that. But anyhow, like, actually, I have a tiger costume at home.
Oh, really?
I never tried yet.
Tiger.
Because it's really hard.
Tiger.
It's a big one-piece tiger
yeah,
mask.
yes,
with
yes.
it's a big
뭔가
yellow.
잘 어울리는.
Yellow with the black stripe.
Big
And,
shot with the tiger dress.
I'm still thinking if I
Tiger
have to wear
costume.
it tonight. I'm still thinking.
Oh, okay.
But when you're 31, like it's not easy. When you get on age, it's not easy to wear those.
Wear those costumes.
Yeah. But maybe if you see a big tiger at Hongdae, it's me. Hi. Big shot! What are you doing here? But anyhow,
Yes.
yeah, when it comes to Halloween, there's some games that we play. One of the most famous, common one is called Dunkin' or apple bobbing. which may be called the duking in Scotland,
yes.
which is, I know you heard of this. You know, you put an apple in a tub, and you have to basically only use your mouth to take out the apple
Yes.
from the tub. It's one of the famous games.
Yep.
And also, they involve like kneeling on a chairs, you know. You can use chairs.
Chairs, yeah.
And no hands, and
no
that's
hands.
how you do it. Also, there are these scary telling type of games they do. You know the one that enjoyed in early 1900s with the walnut shells? They put this fortune milk paper. They put the fortune in a milk.
In a milk?
No, I mean like how you say it? You write fortunes. Yeah,
Write fortunes.
Yeah, I'm just coming
And
back with. Oh yeah, you write fortune with milk.
Oh.
Why? Because if you write in a white paper with the milk, you can't see what
You
you
can see
wrote.
it, yes.
Then you like dry it and you fold it, put it on a walnut shell. Then you take it out, and if you warm it, the letters comes out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's how they used to do the fortune telling stuff.
I
Sorry,
see.
like I got confused with what I wrote in on the
It's
paper,
alright,
so I got a
it's
little
alright.
confused. But anyhow, that's one game that people used to do. Or the most common one is like telling stories.
Telling stories.
Telling horror stories
Horror
and
stories.
stuff. But you know what I used to do?
But
You know, if you grab a soap and if you write a soap in your skin, you can see, right? And then if you burn a paper
Yeah.
and make the dust of the
dust,
paper,
yes.
then you pass through the skin where you wrote in soap, the letter comes out.
oh.
And that's how we used to make fun with the girls. We used to gather up girls
Yeah.
and tell the scary stories, like, and it was like, oh, something is coming on my skin.
Yeah.
Like, so what was your question? And she would write it down on a paper.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let me see what they say. And you just like,
Oh.
and she was like, yes.
Yes.
And maybe she asked like, am I gonna like have a bad luck recently? And you was like, yes. They'll just freak out. They'll, it was really good memory because we went to this trip and with the college,
Yeah.
not college. That was like my middle school,
Oh, middle
I
school,
think.
okay, all right.
And we made up a story saying that if something comes out in my skin, this ghost hates water, so you have to like jump into the pool or take a shower, whatever. I still remember the girl shouted like, ah! And they just like jumped into the pool.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Then I came out, I was like, yo, it's just the fun.
It's just
It's
the
like,
fun,
They
like-
almost slapped me. Like, do not ever do that. But anyhow, yeah, Halloween is always fun.
Yeah, it is.
Tell me, any favorite horror movies?
Recent one that I saw was Conjuring.
Oh, I haven't seen yet. Is it good?
Oh,
It's really scary?
It's really scary. And it's based on a true story.
Oh, really?
Based on a true story, so it's kind of because of it was true.
Oh.
The whole movie. I know. There's
So it's like more like a crime horror, or it's more like a ghost?
No, it's like a ghost.
Oh.
Yeah, have you seen Exorcist?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, that's scary. Exorcist movie has a lot of background stories that I heard
Yeah.
is really, really scary too.
Yeah.
But I remember in Halloween, usually the most classical ones when I was a kid was the Chucky.
Chucky, you know. Chucky.
You know the Chucky?
Chucky.
And what's the nightmare dude with the
Nightmare.
I
The
forgot the
Rose.
name.
No, Mary. What's his
I
name?
forgot the name of that dude.
Nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, right?
Nightmare on Elm Street. No,
Or something like that.
That's not it. That's not
Then
it.
Jason.
Jason.
Then we have Jason.
Mask.
Yeah.
And
Like,
the Texas Chainsaw.
yeah, like Jason, the Nightmare, and the Chucky was like one of the top three movies. Even now.
Even
on
now.
Halloween, it's like you gather up and you watch with your kids.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's good memories. Though.
And the Dracula. You cannot.
Oh yeah, Dracula too.
Dracula.
Yeah. But anyhow,
Wow.
if you want a comedical one, yeah, Casper is fine.
Casper.
Casper is
Or
fine.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, true. You'll see
Ghostbusters.
someone looking like me right there. The big ghost.
Ghostbusters.
Looking like Big Shot, old big. But anyhow,
All right.
let's go for a break. What's our next song?
All right, here we go. Ghost of Wind
Woo!
by Zea.
By who? By who?
By Zea.
Yeah.
That was Ghost of Wind by Zea.
Yeah, I could hear Kevin's voice again.
Yeah.
That's good. It's always good to hear his voice.
Oh, come on.
But anyhow, now that we mentioned a little bit about Halloweens and all that funny stuff, let's check out some of the candies. Now, like all these kids, when it comes to Halloween, they're eager to get more and more and more candies. And let's check out a little bit of history of candy before we talk about it. Before, sugar was readily available. Candy was made from honey. Honey was used in ancient China, Middle East, Egypt, and all these big empires.
Yep.
And they used to coat fruits and flowers to preserve them to create form of a candy now. Candy is still served in this form today, though now is more typically seen as, what we see on market. Now, candy was originally a form of medicine, actually, either used to calm the digestive system or cool a sore throat. Now, in the Middle Ages, candy appeared on tablets. And not tablets, on tables.
Tables,
Sorry,
tables.
I was reading the
Okay.
script wrong again. But on the tables of only the most wealthiest at first. Now candy is really easily bought, like
Yeah.
cheap for anybody. But on that, middle age, they only were able on the tables
the
of the rich guys.
Rich guys, yeah.
So
rich families.
you have to be proud if you like candies. They wasn't really easily to consume. Now you have all this kind of stuff. But
Yep.
now let's see. Now let's check out some of the candies now.
Let's do
The
it.
first one is the famous dragon beer candy. I think you should know.
Yeah.
It's also known as the Chinese cotton candy,
candy,
right?
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
handmade tradition art of the ancient China, and also a traditional Chinese sweet similar to the spun sugar, you can
Yes.
say, right? The legend of the dragon's beer candy was first notably practiced during the Chinese Han Dynasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we have the button rice candy. You know this one?
Bolton rice candy.
I think this is a little generation gap between you and me.
Okay.
I don't know if you have seen these little chewy candies wrapped up in a paper, in a rice paper.
Rice paper.
Yeah. And it's eatable.
Oh.
So what it is, you have the candy, right? Wrapped on a paper.
Is that like a white color thing?
Yeah. The candy is a different color, but the paper is
Paper is the
white.
white.
So you open up the candy, and you
Alright.
have see this candy wrapped up in a rice cake paper, and you eat it together.
Really?
It dissolve in your mouth. And
Okay.
and they always used to have stickers, children's stickers in it.
Oh.
I used to eat that when I was a really,
Really?
young kid. I just throw it
Do you
out.
have them now? This Bolton candy?
I don't know. It might be really hard to find, but I know that in near Dongdaemun they have these places where they sell old classical
classical
stuff.
stuff,
Maybe
yes.
you can find the button rice candy.
I see.
Now they got the I don't know how to pronounce it. Natareko, nataku,
Natakoko?
Yeah, nata de coco.
Nata de coco.
Actually, this is from Philippines.
Oh, okay.
It's a very famous Philippine candies. It's a jelly-like foodstuff produced by the fermentation of the coconut water. That's why they call it coco. Coco is coconut water.
Oh,
and even in Spanish, coconut, it's coco.
Coco.
So that's
okay.
why I think nata de coco, I think, from what I assume, might be the, I don't know, the
jelly thing?
jelly thing maybe from the coconuts. But I heard that in Philippines, it's very commonly eaten, sweetened as a candy or dessert, and also can be eaten with drinks and ice creams and all that.
Nice.
Now, tell me, do you
Yes.
like candies?
I love candies.
What is your favorite type? Candy types?
Mint.
Oh, you like mint candies?
mint candies.
That's very unique. Not a lot of people like mint candies.
Why? Why not?
No, they like more like more sweetened type of candy, right?
Oh,
You're more mint type.
mint.
So you like mint ice cream too?
Mint ice cream. I love mint ice
you like the hot, the icy
The
type.
icy type, yeah.
Oh.
The cool icy type. Yeah.
Australia, do they have a lot of candies?
Oh yeah, they do. They do. They have like a lot of candies, chocolates.
They have this. I don't know. When you go to amusement parks, like they have these candy stores where you
Yeah.
can buy it by the weight.
Yeah.
Right?
And yeah, they also have in Australia. They also
I forgot
have
the name
like
of that. It's very famous.
very
though.
famous.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh.
They sell this huge circle, this round type.
Oh, like a lollipop, with
Lollipop
a rounded,
with the round
yeah,
circle
with the
thing,
rainbow color.
and they have like all different.
That's really hard to eat it at once, though, right? Do you eat that all at once?
I just break them
Ah,
when
you
it's
just break them.
when it's all covered.
Uh huh.
I just break them and just eat it piece
But
by
it's so
piece.
cute when kids like grab it. It's
Grab it
even
and
bigger than their face, and they're like licking it.
Licking it, yeah, it's very cute.
Yeah. Anyhow, let's move on. Now we got the calisson. Calisson is a traditional French candy.
Calisson.
Yeah. It's a how can I say? It's like a diamond kind of shape, pale yellow.
Okay.
It's a candy fruit, and especially they use like melons and oranges, and they put ground almonds on top in a thin layer. From what I know, Calisson is believed to have its origin even to the Italy, like medieval Italy. So it's
see.
a candy from a long time. I've been doing a lot of research, man. Like I've been
Okay.
taking out all these big famous things.
I love the butterscotch.
Oh yeah, butterscotch. I think
Butterscotch
butterscotch is more like the brittles. You know the brittles?
Brittles?
Yeah, that's a type of a confection that you're talking about. And they have these nuts and almonds and stuff inside.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
inside, yeah.
Sometimes it's kind of like
It sticks into your
in your teeth, and it's really hard to take it
Yeah,
out.
true.
Have you heard of the Jordan almonds?
Jordan almonds, no.
These are the almonds.
Oh,
with
yeah,
sugar.
yeah.
You
I know,
this
I know, yeah, little
circly-
circle thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also we got the rock candies. You know the rock
Yeah,
candies?
rock candies.
Yeah, the white rock candies.
Yeah.
Actually, the origin is from Iran. It's a type of confectionery mineral type compost, right? It's like a sugar crystal that people
Yeah.
like. Now, this one, maybe you don't know. Saladitos?
Saladitos, no.
You never heard of
what's
saladitos? That's a Mexican.
Okay.
It's a
Well,
Mexican
what's
candy.
like? What's like?
It's like salted plums, you can say.
Okay.
That can be also
Alright.
be sweetened with sugars and coated in a chili and lime.
Oh.
Like in Spanish, like every time we do a corner like this, we can use some Spanish words. Salado
Salado.
is like salty. You can say
Salty.
salty. Saladito.
Saladito.
It can be meaning it's kind of little salty.
Salado.
It's
Saladito.
an expression. Saladito.
Saladito.
But now they use it also name for this candy that I'm talking about. And also yes, the brittles that I
Brittles,
just
yes.
mentioned. There's so many.
There's so
But
many, yeah.
I think for Halloween's you have all these different type of candy,
True.
but when it comes to Christmas, you have this one very unique candy, the candy cane.
Candy cane.
Yeah, this little peppermint flavor
Yeah.
cane shape that be hung on a Christmas tree,
Yeah.
right? Usually with the
Love
red
candy
streak.
cane.
Yeah, because it's mint.
It's a
I can
mint,
see.
yeah.
You can see that. Man, there's so many right now.
And in Korea, we also have like a ring. You know, when you go to like, I think they don't sell this anymore, but they sell, used to sell this ring candy.
Ring pop.
Ring pops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is like the reason that I brought these candies global because some of the candies in Korea and some of in the States are almost the same. I think we don't really have any because the one that you're talking they have it in different countries too.
Those two, yeah.
I remember doing that. Putting on a ring,
on the ring
and just like sucking the diamond
yeah,
tie.
diamond tie. Yeah. There's like a great flavor.
Yeah, and I remember doing that when I was a kid, like giving to the girl partner.
Yeah.
On elementary, like,
Oh, really?
this is a ring for you. And I was like, oh, thank you.
Oh, that's cute. That's
yeah, we
cute.
used to do that. It was a little pure, lovely childhood
and
thing.
in Korea, we used to have, the long stick, and at the end there's a little like flower-looking candy. No,
What is that?
the sticks are very long.
Okay.
It's like a white color stick.
Uh-huh.
It's very long,
Uh-huh.
and at the end they have like a little candy
Uh-huh.
at the top. It's like there's all different color like red, yellow,
Oh, really?
orange, blue, green. We used to have that. No.
Oh,
And they make it as like a flower looking type. What do you call? Hawan? No.
Oh, really? Oh,
And
that's something.
we used to give them out to like friends and stuff.
Oh, really? Maybe I was in South America at that time. I don't. Really...
Yeah. You should search. I don't think they sell this anymore, but
Oh, that's interesting. I
Yeah.
should look out for that one. But anyhow, what's your plans for this amazing Halloween?
Halloween.
'Cause I know there's a lot of parties going on now.
I know, but like we have schedules, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll play more harder for you. I might wear that red tiger and be hanging around home.
Red tiger.
Okay. Anyhow, tiger has to
Okay,
go.
if you see a tiger, just think that's a
Yeah.
big shot.
Say hi.
Just say just.
I might hug
hi.
you. Yeah.
Free hug.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So what's our next song?
My Ears Candy by Baek Ji-young featured by Taegyeon.
Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow and happy
Tomorrow.
Halloween, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where we give you the concert that you've always wanted to go. It's live music just for you. Midnight concert. The song you will hear today are What Are You Doing Today by Hello Venus and Red Sunset by Park Jae-bum, J Park. It's live, so let's hear them now. And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from Kwak Bo-yeon from Korea. Oppa, these days I love watching the show. Dad, where are you going? The babies are so cute. After work today, I was watching the show again online, and I asked my mom to give me a baby brother like that. She gave me a look and said, "Better you than me." So tonight I'm requesting Vibes as I'm getting older. I bet my mom is wondering what I'm doing as I'm getting older without getting married. Haha. Well, here's Kwak Bo-yeon's request song, Vibes as I'm getting older. That was Kwak Bo-yeon's request song, Vibes as I'm getting older. Let's hear more comments from you. 장은영 from Korea. My dream is to become an English teacher, so every night I listen to Heartbeat, both to study English and to listen to your voice. I love having Heartbeat because I get to hear a lot of songs I didn't know about before. My request song is Mariah Carey, Love Takes Time. Unyoung, unfortunately, our program is K-pop program, so if you can request a K-pop song next time, I'll promise you that I'll play for you. I'll promise. 은영 씨. 양경선 from Korea. Kevin 오빠, hi, hello, 안녕. October 31st is Halloween Day and 7 days before the college entrance exams in Korea. Ah! And it's my birthday. Wow! Congratulations. Normally, people have miyeokguk, seaweed soup, on their birthday, but I can't have any because there's a saying that if you have miyeokguk, you won't do well on your test. Yes, I heard. I like miyeokguk though. So I want to comfort myself with a song instead. Please play Phantom's 미역국. Oh, is there a song called 미역국? Wow. 뭐 된장찌개, 김치찌개도 있나? 있겠죠. Oh, probably they said probably they have one. Anyways, in Korean, can you say 양갱 축하해. 시험 긴장하지 말고 잘 봐. 양갱. Oh, 양갱 is your nickname. Okay, 양갱 is my nickname. Then I'll be the happiest girl on my birthday and do really well on my test too. Whiting always to you too, Kevin. All right. Do you want the English version or the Korean version or the Konglish version? 양갱 축하해. 시험 긴장하지 말고 잘 봐. or Korean version. 양갱 축하해. 시험 긴장하지 말고 잘 봐. Okay? Whiting. All right. Whiting. Farah from Algeria. Please play for me Growl by EXO. Thank you. Lee Ji-hyun from Korea. I started laughing when I heard you say 많이 남겨주세요. I'm usually doing something when I listen to your show and I miss a lot of English, but I catch the Korean. Kevin, good job. Fighting. Phoebe from China. Hi, Kevin 오빠. Request song is Mia by IU. Thank you. 김민채 from Korea. 오빠 사랑합니다. 뜬금없는 사랑 고백. 사랑해요. 오빠, I love you. Sorry about the sudden love confession, but I love you. I love you too. Okay, thanks for your message, guys. Please come back and more. Also, let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The answer is number 1, Halloween Day. The winner will be announced after the show on a Heartbeat message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Our winner will receive CD from 서인영. It's time to close out Heartbeat for Thursday, October 31st. I'll be back tomorrow with Culture Code Random Quiz. And from next month, I'll be singing a lot of latest songs for you. So keep tuning in to Heartbeat, guys. All right. Our last song is 미역국 by Phantom. See you guys tomorrow. 안녕. 안녕.